My name is John Formella, Attorney General for the state of New Hampshire, and I'm joined up here with a number of folks from our office and also partners that we have collaborated with on this case. I'm not going to name every name, which I know is sometimes dangerous, but we're joined up here from our office by Senior Assistant Attorney General Ben Agati, who's the Chief of our Homicide Unit, Senior Assistant Attorney General Chris Knowles, who's the Chief of our Cold Case Unit, Chris Elphick, Detective Sergeant from State Police Troop D, Detective Sergeant Mallory Littman from the New Hampshire State Police Cold Case Unit, Assistant Attorney General Rachel Harrington from our Cold Case Unit, Amy Cerullo, who's a Victim Witness Specialist from our Office of Victim Witness Assistance, and we have Senior Assistant Attorney General Jeff Strelzin with us as well. We've also got some other partners who I'll introduce in just a minute. Before I hand it over to my colleagues from DOJ, who you're going to hear primarily from today, as they're the ones who have been working day in and day out on this case, I just wanted to share a few thoughts about this case and the importance of working cold cases and bringing justice to victims, no matter how much time has passed. Today marks a major milestone in the Bear Brook investigation, but it's not just that investigation that we're marking today. We're marking a commitment to cold cases and working to solve unsolved homicides in this state. With the identification of Ria Rasmussen, we've now given the fourth victim in this case her name back, and that matters. It means a lot. Every life is important, every life is significant, and every person has dignity. So being able to give someone their name back after their life has been tragically stolen from them is meaningful, and it's just something small that we can do for victims. We can't bring them back, but we can restore some measure of dignity, and we hope at some point in these cases a measure of justice. This result is an example and a reflection of our commitment, again, to cold cases, but also New Hampshire's sustained investment in what is necessary to do cold case work the right way. Partnerships, science, and most importantly, people. What you're going to hear today from our investigators is a testament to what that type of investment makes possible. I want to just commend the unwavering dedication from our cold case unit, both at the New Hampshire Department of Justice and New Hampshire State Police, our forensic partners, and all of those around the country who played a role. And in that, I include those who have followed this case all over the nation and all over the world. Often people who follow these cases and call in with tips and are interested and post things, even online, they help us investigate these cases. They help us gather more information, and it really is a collaborative, sometimes nationwide, even worldwide effort to make breakthroughs in these cases. So I want to thank everyone for their interest and thank them for caring about these victims. Like I said, this case demonstrates the power of collaboration, from local and state investigators to national partners like the DNA Doe Project, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the Bodie Technology Group, and others. And these partnerships are critical to solving these cases. We can't do this work alone. We have to partner, we have to collaborate, we have to bring every resource that we can to bear in order to make progress in these cases. I want to personally extend some thanks to our partners who are here today from the DNA Doe Project. Some have traveled great distances, even all the way from the UK. We have Jennifer Randolph, the Executive Director of Case Management and Operations at DNA Doe, Gina Fieri, an investigative genetic genealogist and team leader, Matthew Waterfield, investigative genetic genealogist and team leader, Rebecca Summerhalder, investigative genetic genealogist, Emily Bill, another investigative genetic genealogist, and Margaret Press, who's the co-founder of the DNA Doe Project. I think we sometimes too often reduce, or when we're talking about cold cases, we sometimes sort of reduce our conversations to a list and names on a list. But we have to remember that behind every person is a story. Behind every person is a network of family and friends and loved ones and a community that cares about them and a community that's impacted when they're tragically taken from us. This case reinforces the importance of remembering that and remembering why it's so important to put the investment and work into these cases. While today we've identified the 4 victims in the Bear Brook case, we're still seeking information about the disappearance of Pepper Reed, and we're asking the public and the media to help keep her name alive and to help us continue the efforts to find those answers. We're not going to stop until we find all of the answers, and this case only reinforces our commitment in New Hampshire to continue working on cold cases, to continue seeking answers and seeking justice for the families, the loved ones, and the communities that wait for it. And it doesn't matter how much time it takes. It doesn't matter if it requires one investigative team handing off the work to another down through the years and even through the decades. We're going to continue this work. Again, I want to thank everyone who's been involved in this case and who works on cold cases. And I want to thank all of you from the press for being here and covering this case, and the impact you have on helping us to gather information and get the story and the word out. It helps us in this work, so I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for your help.